Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is part 2 of things to look out for before you invest in an ICO. The part 1 was telling you things to look out for before you decide, and then this video is telling you things to look out for in the terms and conditions after you have decided. So if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, I suggest you have a look in that link and you will see the part 1 of this video. So yes, I'm going to be telling you in this video things to look out for in the terms and conditions of an ICO. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Welcome back. So what should you be looking out for in the terms and conditions of an ICO sale? First of all, if there's no terms and conditions in an ICO website, shut it down. Don't bother about it. Second of all, if the terms and conditions is a one-pager, just shut it down as well. Don't bother looking at that ICO. It's not worth investing your money in. So where can you find the T's and C's? At most websites, the T's and C's are at the bottom in smaller print. I don't know, sometimes I feel like they're hiding the T's and C's. And then after you've decided to invest, you'd have to click a box that says, I accept the terms and conditions, like most of us already do. But then most times we don't read the terms and conditions in normal day life. But when it comes to investments, I'm admonishing you guys to please read the T's and C's. This is very important. You have to read the T's and C's because you wouldn't know what you're getting into without reading the T's and C's. And if you don't want to go through the T's and C's by yourself, you can hand it to your lawyer. And if you don't have a lawyer, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to read it yourself. Or maybe you can give it to a reliable friend. But if anything did go wrong, you can hold your friend responsible because it was your responsibility in the first place. So now let's go into the content of these T's and C's. So in some T's and C's in cryptos, you might come across things like non-refundable donation. No, it's an agreement. It's not a non-refundable donation. So if you come across anything like this, it's a no-no. Shut it down.
No! God, please, no! No!
The next thing you want to look out for is a counterparty. So a counterparty has to be stated in the terms and conditions. Most of the time, it will be at the start of the terms and conditions. A counterparty is basically a risk that the other party will not fulfill its obligation to you. So the other party here is the ICO. So it's just a risk in business that whoever you're dealing with may not fulfill the obligation to you. So it has to be clearly stated who the counterparty is. If it's not stated, then shut it down. Don't do it. Like even in conventional venture capitalist investing, this is very, very serious. Like they take it very seriously. So I think the ICOs kind of mirror what happens in venture capitalist investing. It's just that obviously ICO is crowdfunded and venture capitalist is not. Also, you want to look out for the token definition. Most of the time, the token definition is already in the white paper. But because the white paper is not the legal binding document, the T's and C's is the legal binding document. So you want to make sure that the definition of the token, everything the token does, is described in the legal binding document as well. Next thing you want to look out for is the pricing and the timing of the ICO token sale. So most of the time, it would say on their social media or on their front page, they're just making us about it everywhere. It's ending now, ICO live, buy now, this is the price, you know. But they have to also state it in the terms and conditions as well, how much the token is and from what time to what time the token will be selling from. Because the T's and C's, don't forget, is the legal binding document. The next thing you want to look out for is details of how your money will be spent. In the cryptocurrency world, I've seen some ICOs where 60% of those proceeds of the ICO is going to the board members or the team members or something like that. And it just doesn't look right. You know, again, in conventional venture capitalist investing, nobody will invest in your business if you don't tell them what you're going to use your money for. Actually, most of the time, you have to do a forecast of where the money is going and what returns is going to be seen from this money and all of that, you know. So why should you invest in an ICO if you don't know what you're going to use your money for? Also, what I like to add to this is that most scam ICOs have the perfect terms and conditions. Everything you're looking for, like I've just mentioned, is in there because they know you're looking very carefully. They know you probably give it to a lawyer. So you want to be very cynical about a project until you've researched them and you've been proven wrong and you can trust them. So yes, that brings me to the end of this video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.